In our 4 o'clock hour, we showed you the viral moment of 12-year-old Chaife Jackson ringing a bell at the Cavs game to mark the end of his cancer treatment.
But we have the full story behind that incredible moment. Here's our Lindsay Buckingham.
This was the moment Chaife Jackson had been dreaming about. On his 12th birthday, he rang the bell at the Cleveland Cavaliers game.
Check this out. What he wants to ring the bell in front of 19,432 people. So, Chaife, if you do the honors.
Marking the end of his cancer treatment. Earlier that day, he did the same thing at Cleveland Clinic Children's.
You ready?
But getting here took almost a year and a half. The journey began in the summer of 2024 when Chaife's family moved here from Guam.
We came here thinking he had pneumonia.
It wasn't pneumonia, it was Ewing sarcoma.
The mass had pushed his heart all the way to the side, and he was in the ICU for maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Couldn't breathe for like 15 minutes. I got nauseous.
Chaife spent more than 50 consecutive days in the hospital.
Then he did 14 rounds of chemo, 26 rounds of radiation. They took half of his lungs and 4 of his ribs, and so we're healing from that.
Healing in profound ways.
It's hard to put words to that feeling, to just, like we're done.
And yet, they are. A moment that brought an entire arena to their feet.
Cavalier fans, make some noise. Give it up for cancer survivor, Chify!
Fans sharing tears, players and coaches in awe. So much bigger than the game.
Like, I'm so overwhelmed with emotions. It's just processing everything. Like, 19,000 people are celebrating him, and he deserves all of it.
The NBA shared the video to social media, garnering more than 30,000 likes, touching people across the world.
I think I went to bed at on and off at 3 because my phone just kept going off. People in Guam Chaife's on the NBA, Chaife's all over there. I love it. I love it for him.
What goes through your mind when you see the video?
Joy.
Joy shared by thousands for a boy who never gave up hope.
Well, great news here. Chaife is getting stronger every day and plans to go back to school in January. But last night wasn't the first time he's inspired me. So back in September, I was at the Vance Joy concert at Jacobs Pavilion. And right before it started, I got a phone call that a close family member might have cancer. I was devastated and I thought I should leave, but my friend Kelsey, who I've known for 4 decades, told me to stay. And she said to me, I feel like there's a reason bigger than us. Let's find out what it is. 10 minutes later, Chaife and his mom sat down right next to me. Whoa. I looked over and saw that he was holding a sign that read, I'm riding the riptide of cancer. And in that instant, I knew the reason I was supposed to be there. Just want to thank you for providing me hope in that night, and all those other people that were at the Cavs game or at the concert. And the reason why so many people are rallying around you, because you're a special hope deliverer. Can I give you a hug? Thank you. Well, after I met Chaife, a very sweet employee at Jacobs Pavilion helped us give Chaife a very special night. She walked him up to the stage where Vance Joy came down to autograph his sign. Oh. Hope come full circle.
Okay, so many goosebumps, so many questions. What a story. First of all, how is your friend?
My family member is great. But in that moment when I took that call...
You didn't know that?
No, and I was the tears came in so many uncertainties. And my friend Kelsey, literally the oldest friend I've ever had in the world, she's been in my life for 40 years, more than 40 years. But she said, let's stay. I feel like we should be here.
It's incredible.
And as soon as he sat next to me, I knew
that was the reason
why we should.
And by the way, the young man who steals your heart without saying a word, he pulled the curtain to his soul back when his mom was speaking and she was having an emotional moment. We both noticed it.
Yeah.
He reached over and grabbed his mom's hand as to say, it's okay, Mom.
He did that
What a
so
young man.
many times.
Unbelievable.
They hugged. They have such an incredible bond. And what I told him, and I wish I could share more, but I said, you are a hope deliverer, and that is why everybody
Yes.
rose to their feet, because everybody can draw a little hope from you.
What a story. Thanks for sharing it.
We just love these pieces are just what we need, Linz. Just what we need.
Thank you. I really do enjoy sharing them. You can share your own heartstrings stories with our team. Just email heartstrings@wkyc.com. And don't forget, if you'd like to see more stories like these, you can catch Heartstrings every weekday at 10 a.m. right here on our WKYC Plus app.